We've all seen the video of Zelenskyy and Trump, and we've all seen the video of JD Vance and Zelenskyy. And here's going to be a take that I don't think anybody in conservative media is really taking. This is the rant. Last week, Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelenskyy came to the United States, came to the White House, and he and Donald Trump and JD Vance all clashed over the minerals deal that Zelenskyy was supposedly here to sign, and peace agreements and security agreements. And here's the thing, at the end of the day, what I'm going to stick to and what my final thought on this is, and I'm giving you my final thought first, is Zelenskyy was ultimately in the wrong. He was a guest in the White House. He was President Trump and Vice President Vance's guest. You don't come into somebody's house and demand anything. You can say, hey, here's what we're here to do. Here's what my country would like to have done. Here's what I would like to see happen. But you don't come in here and start making demands for security guarantees. You don't start raising your voice at the president and vice president. If I did that, if I, as a kid, if I would have walked into my aunt or uncle's house and demanded that they feed me what I wanted to be fed when I was there at a barbecue, and I didn't want the carne asada that's on the grill, and I wanted macaroni and cheese, and I started throwing a temper tantrum, my parents would have backhanded me, or my mom would have. So it's the same concept here. You don't go into somebody's house, into somebody else's office, and make demands, especially in front of all the other guests. Now, if you're there to negotiate and have conversations like this, then you do that in private, and then you come out and say, oh, we made a deal. Now, here's where I'm going to differ a little bit from other conservative media talking heads. I think JD Vance actually lit the fire that lit the fuse that ultimately ended up exploding. And I say that because after looking at the conversation in full, you can tell that Zelenskyy, yeah, he came in guarded, he came in defensive, he came in looking for a fight. But the person who gave him the fight ultimately ended up being Donald Trump. But JD Vance is the person who lit the fuse to start. So I'm not necessarily blaming Zelenskyy for the heated conversation. I'm blaming Zelenskyy for the way that he ultimately ended up talking to the president and vice president. But JD Vance needs to take accountability here. And I think he did. He did have an interview, I think, with Brett Baer or somebody over on Fox News where he kind of admitted that he was the reason why things got a little bit heated. So that's my rant. That's my take. Make sure to follow me for more headlines and takes like this, okay?